Welcome to Nerd Dojo. We just saw Thor. I'm Justin Kirkland.
I'm Kyle Gansa.
I'm Alan Whitaker.
We saw Thor in the movie theaters tonight, and we liked it. So we're going to tell you a little bit about what we thought about it, and see if you guys want to see it yourself. So, what do you think, Kyle?
I thought it was awesome. Action was on point. I thought special effects were great.
Yep.
Anytime Thor's swinging the hammer around, it's just rad. So, as long as there's plenty of that in the movie, I'm okay with it no matter what.
Thor swinging his hammer.
And Chris Hemsworth shirtless, obviously, is
pretty
awesome.
The eye
as well.
candy costume flood alert.
Yep.
Almost shows pubes.
Oh, it was really close.
real close to pubes.
So, all you ladies that watch this,
And dudes.
and dudes who are, anyone who's into shirtless Chris Hemsworth, they got you covered.
Yep, it's there.
My favorite thing was the lack of prosthetics on Christopher Eccleston's nose.
Yep.
You did mention that.
He was awesome.
He was real good.
He was real good.
Yeah.
I was
think
very
Chris
happy
Eccleston
with
was a
that.
good choice.
Yeah.
I think so, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's creepy.
He was super creepy. He didn't, honestly, he really didn't need much.
No, they just paint his face white.
He has that look,
The
that
big
was,
nose witch look.
Yeah, just
But it's
creepy
cool.
looking, but it's rad. Yeah,
Chris
That
Eccleston,
is-
if you watch this, please don't get mad at us.
We love you.
it's true.
And his voice distortion that he had on
It
it
was
just
great.
was
It was
awesome.
awesome.
Perfect.
And it wasn't even, overpowering. It was, the perfect amount of distortion.
Yeah. Now, do you think it was better than Iron Man 3? Because that was the last.
You know what?
Well, the
I don't. I think we're gonna have to wait till Thor 3 to find out if it's better than Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
Uh,
Thor 2 is better than Iron Man 2.
Yeah, I'll say
Yeah.
that much. Iron Man 2 was not my favorite one. There were some cool things in Iron Man 2, but I mean, this was by far there was not a dull moment in this movie. There wasn't any point where I was like, okay, when are they gonna pick back up with this again? It's slowing down. There was no real downtime. It was all kept coming
Yeah.
all throughout.
I like how they kept the storyline after the Avengers and kind of referenced it here and
Yes.
there.
Yep. A couple times.
Yeah. Referenced it a couple times. There's a cameo or two.
Yeah.
Yep.
They
Very
reference
cool.
S.H.I.E.L.D.,
Yep.
which they didn't in really any of the others.
Yeah, and it was cool that they referenced it and S.H.I.E.L.D. didn't have to pop in at all,
Yeah.
which was cool. It was perfect. It was just what it needed to be.
I think they teased that Loki's going to be in the movie more than he actually was.
Yeah, he didn't play a huge role in this. I mean, he played a huge role in it, but he wasn't. He didn't
have
get
as
a lot
much
of screen
screen
time.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It was a very vital role, but screen time was not.
But he's such a good actor too that
yeah.
no matter what, having him on screen for 10 minutes or 2 hours doesn't matter. He's just
Yeah.
he makes up for it. I think
I think his character in this was perfect. I think it was awesome.
Absolutely.
Literally every time he was on screen was just great.
Yeah, and I just really like the fact that you really don't know how to feel about him. No matter he pulls off that whole not being able to trust him thing. It breaks that dimension
Yep.
of the screen, but it doesn't take you out of the film. It
Right.
just brings you into it more.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Thor flies around in this one a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
A lot.
Dude, but when he jumps off that balcony, nobody makes taking a swan dive off a balcony look better than that.
Which part?
The part
When
where
he when he's got his
when he's in
street
Asgard.
clothes on in Asgard.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Yeah, and he
And he-
jumps off and he spins and
then catches the hammer while it's flying.
Yeah, and the
Yeah,
cape
okay.
comes off
Dude,
That one
so
is a good
sick.
one.
I really like
But
that one.
all the ones where he just swings the hammer and then
And
fucking
then takes
launches.
off,
It
yeah.
just
Fly.
it looks weird.
Yeah, I would.
It looks
prefer,
out of place.
I would prefer he just fly.
Yeah.
I mean,
I get why they do it. 'Cause
Yeah.
The hammer's so heavy that it's.
right, that it
Like,
propels
launches him,
him,
yeah.
but then that arises a bunch of questions in my head. I'm like, how does he stop it? How does he how does he make himself fly farther if he has to fly farther? I just don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. I mean, he's a god. He he can fly. Oh, that makes perfect sense. It's not
Yeah.
like it's like a fucking weird thing that he can fly.
Yeah, that brings up a lot of unneeded questions. That
Yeah.
you should never have to think about.
Yeah, like I should be able to just focus on what's going on and just watch dudes fight.
I mean, that's just like thinking, okay, is the Thing's dog like made of rock?
Oh yeah, right.
Like it brings up like superhero.
Does he even have a dong?
Yeah.
Like what is
Well, that's what
it?
I
Yeah,
thought
you
when
know?
he fought that rock monster in the beginning.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's like the Thing.
Yeah.
Oh. I wonder if he has a rock
The
meter.
thing is a
Yeah,
dick.
it's like that's one of those things where it brings up questions that completely have no bearing to any sort of thing whatsoever.
Like, does the Hulk's dick grow?
Does it grow?
Why
with
is
him?
everything
Well,
that we're talking
imagine-
about have to do with dicks?
Imagine
Like,
if he was the Hulk and he had fucking Bruce Banner's wiener. That would look weird.
well, dude, that's like the story of my life every day. Like, I have, like, yeah.
Yeah, Bruce
I
Banner
mean,
wiener.
Bruce Banner probably has a bigger wiener than I do. So,
So
I
what
don't
else
know.
do we like about the movie? There's a
um,
lot of people in it. Like they show a lot of the cast from the Thor 1, even if
Yep.
they're just like, even Thor's like groupies, not groupies, but as a team there.
Yep.
yep,
They don't play a huge role, but they're in it.
yeah, yeah, they were cool.
They're in it a couple times.
Well, I mean, they assist in him getting,
Yeah.
Getting
you know,
what he needs to do.
carrying on with his mission, which is cool.
So I guess like they played a vital role in the
Yeah,
plot,
but again, yeah, they're not like in it.
But they're not-
Like,
but they're
alone.
not like
Yeah.
screen hogs. Yeah.
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 Um,
But
and
the-
you get to see Thor's mom get real badass.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
For a
gets
little
cool.
while.
I was surprised.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she can fight, and it's sweet. I really don't think there's anything I disliked about the movie. Like, I mean, obviously it's like I just saw it, so like I don't know exactly like what. Like, I was trying to pick it apart like the whole way home, like
Yeah.
trying to think of something that like I was like, well, it can't just be that good. But I mean, it was good. It was fun. It was exactly what I expected.
Mhm.
There wasn't any unanswered like stuff in it. Like it did the job.
There
you
wasn't
know?
anything cheap or cheesy. Like,
It left you with a nice unanswered question, though.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. I
But,
mean,
like,
like,
That's how
all,
we should do it, though.
like Iron Man 3. I'm just going to keep referencing that because that was
yeah,
the last one
yeah.
to come out.
That movie was great.
Once they
too.
revealed that the Mandarin was just an actor and it wasn't even anything special, I was kind of bummed and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
upset about that. But this movie doesn't really have anything like that.
Yeah,
Can
no.
I tell you,
there
I
was-
watched Iron Man 3 twice in 2 weeks.
Why?
Dude,
Because
that
I was on a
that
plane
movie's
and
Oh.
they had it showing.
that movie's so good. Like, I saw that by myself in the theater, and like, it's a good thing that there was nobody else in there because I was like chanting and screaming like the whole time. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, yeah, like getting real weird the whole time, but I loved it. Like,
Yeah.
it was really good. And this, I think, like, I would do the same thing if I saw it by myself. Like, I'd
Yeah.
be really into it. I mean, I was already really into it. Yeah, I'd be screaming.
What else is cool?
Dark elves, how creepy they were.
Yeah.
Oh my
With
god.
their just like plain face masks.
Yup.
Those masks were just.
They're
Those were gonna
creepy.
haunt me.
Reminded me a little more like the Immortals from 300.
Yeah, just
Yep.
Pretty cool.
blank face.
And their ships.
Yeah.
How
those-
Yeah,
awesome the
dude, the
ships
ships
were.
were rad.
God, so cool.
Like, reminded me a little. Well, like the main ships reminded me a little bit of like Boba Fett.
Oh, the slave
like,
one.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
same one.
yeah.
In the shape wise.
But
yeah.
then like the like fighters were sweet. How they just like completely like flip
They
around.
just flip around,
and,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like it's just like a knife.
But
cutting
it's
through
funny
air.
seeing those ships when they're like attacking Asgard, and then seeing the Asgard ships, and they're like, "Oh, cool!
They
you,
just look like
you got
the leather
rowboats."
These look like
Magic.
fucking Hermes sandals just flying around.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's so ridiculous.
But it was weird to see how it's Asgard is like medieval-ish stuff mixed with super scientific
Yeah.
sci-fi. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I
So
thought was
then-
really cool.
They have the anti-air guns that are shooting like plasma cannons when they're all weird and floating.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
you got their spaceships that are rowboats that are
Yeah.
flying, which
Yeah.
is just fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of do a cool thing where they like cross stuff
Yeah.
around. I mean, that was definitely like when they had the guns firing like that. I was like, wait a second, why are they using guns? Like,
Yeah, should they be using
But-
swords?
Yeah,
it
like
should
in
be
the
launching spears.
Yeah.
or something like
Like
that.
Yeah.
fucking trebuchets or something.
Yeah,
But
It was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was cool. I mean, all around, like I like okay on like 10 out of 10, I'd probably say like I'd probably give it like 8.59.
I was looking at like about 8 to 8.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would give it an 8.
Yeah, I thought it was just fun. It was a fun movie. Like when I go to the movies and pay money, I want to have fun, and I had fun. So it was definitely worth it.
Definitely. Definitely going to make you want to see the next one.
Yeah.
And there's definitely a clip at the...
Yep.
Yep.
Stay after the credits.
Stay through the credits. Halfway through.
You know, like...
Kind of doesn't make sense, but then it does.
Yeah,
If you've seen all the other ending movie clips, then it'll make sense.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, just real quick on it, too, like, I don't think Marvel... I think they've got it down now. Like, I think, like, making Marvel movies, like, now, they're not making a bad movie. Like, it's not Spider-Man 3. Like,
well, they didn't...
the movie that doesn't exist.
Marvel didn't make Spider-Man 3.
Well, they didn't make it, but, like, it was a Marvel movie, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, there's definitely, like, what they let their name get put on. You know, it's not what it was before.
Be a little more selective with what you give your branding to.
They've figured out the formula, and they're just plugging in and making new adjustments when they have to, and it's still good. Like, they don't have to, like, go nuts and try to, like, reinvent the wheel. Like, they know what people want to see. They know what, you know, we expect as fans of, like, the franchise and the, you know, like, and the brand. They know what their fans want, and they're doing that. So I think that's really cool. You know, they're still, like, making it, like, obviously, like, they veer off a little bit to make it, you know, popular, like, and like, you know, good for the screen. And
still gotta make money.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
yeah.
Like,
which is understandable, but, like, I mean, I think they're doing a very good job. So, I'm into it.
Yeah,
Thor 2, Dark World.
Yep.
So,
Worth
thumbs
it.
up. Thumbs up. Go
Absolutely.
see it.
Alright, if you go see it, tell us what you think about it. Tell us if you disagree, agree with anything that we just said about it. Tell us what your favorite superhero movie is. I'm interested.
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, comments below.
I can tell you my favorite. Spider-Man. Spider-Man 1.
Spider-Man 1?
Yeah.
Even Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2, dude, I have no problem admitting this. I cry when they lift him up in the train, like, and they hand him back. Like, dude, brings a tear to my eye. Can't help it.
Doc Ock brings a tear to my eye because it looks like poop. But
well, yeah, that's pretty terrible. But
the fight scenes between them.
The fight scenes are great. The whole thing on the train, that whole part is my favorite.
My favorite is Batman Forever. So.
Well, said no one ever.
Well, okay, another video.
So, while you're here, like and subscribe, comment, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram that we just started. We haven't posted anything on yet, but it's coming. I'm Justin Kirkland.
I'm Kyle Ganza.
I'm Alan Whitaker.
Have a nice day.